guys, this is Katja with Creators Image Studio. Today I'm sharing with you my latest patterned paper printable, as I'm calling them. So these are printable sheets that I designed by graphically adding all kinds of digital elements for you to print. So these are downloadable files. And you can use them, of course, simply as a scrapbooking material. So you can mat things, or if you fold it, you have a card. So that's the simplest way to use it. But this one I created specifically to fit a step card, and not just any step card, because there are several, of course, but the ones that you see here. So these are the cards that have, there's the small steps and then one piece of, well, let's say a journaling spot, or something to, or place to add your sentiment or a beautiful picture or something like that. So that type of step card is what I'm talking about here. So what you see in this design, let me show it like this. It's a shabby chic design, as you can see. I'm calling this one Vintage Notelet. So this is the name that I'm giving this design. So it has the spot that I mentioned, the journaling spot here, but it also has one here, because you could perhaps stamp a sentiment here and then write your personal message here. And as you can see, these two, when you fold them, will not be upside down. So if you hold it flat, they are in the opposite directions. So you can fold them and then they will not be upside down. So that is specifically meant for this design. And also what I did is spread out several of the decorative elements for the steps. Now this here, the bottom edge of this sheet will of course be the first and lowest step of the card. So I added several designs here. Now what I also created to go with this sheet is a cut-apart sheet, and I'm showing this here. And I already cut out several of these pieces to experiment myself. You could add, of course, all of them, or you can choose different combinations of all of these designs. Now this and also this, these are repeating patterns of the pattern that you see here, and I added those specifically if you like to go 3D on your cards. So you can either do a double layer like this and then add the book here, or you can simply do a single layer with just the book here, or you could even cut out here just this fan and then put that element here. So there are several options for you, and the same goes for this butterfly here. You can, if you wish, create some 3D elements there. Same goes for this rose here. I try to add several of those, and there are also new elements, like this is not a repeating element that you see anywhere on this paper, so you can add that. And of course you could add your own flowers, that is up to you, but I did want to provide you with some elements that you could print yourself and then add them to your card. Now, to create this step card, I am using a die, a Crealis die. Crealis is a Dutch company, but they sell internationally, and I can really recommend it. They are not expensive. I am not sponsored, guys. I bought this myself, but I'm really a fan of their tools and their stuff. So there we go. So I get back to you after I die cut and decorated this card, so you can see the end result. And here we go. It is the card done in all of its glory, as it were, guys. So here you see the layering that I did here with this piece. So there's a double layer, so the large piece and then the book, and also the banner here that I decided to put here with its own 3D tape. And I stamped Proficiat, which is a Dutch word for congratulations. It is a text stamp by Crealis, very cute. And I did all kinds of fussy cutting from the cut-apart sheet and added several elements. So there's two here, there's the butterfly here, there is a label here in the back, And I stamped that as well, hartelijk gefeliciteerd, which is also something like congratulations for your birthday mostly. And then added a fussy cut butterfly that I had peek out here. Now if we turn the card around, I added an element here as well that I lifted up with some double-sided tape. From the back you can see that I inked the pieces that stand out. So here with the other butterfly as well. There you go. So here it's tiny wing. And I added the clock, the element that I showed you before, and added it here intentionally so that if you would turn the card around to read the personal message, that you would see some new elements as well. And I also made sure that the image of the bow and the metal hearts here are turned towards you as well. So not upside down, but in the right direction. So this leaves you with a nice place to add your own personal wishes. And well, this is my solution. I could have stamped this, of course, with a larger stamp, but I decided to use the label. I wanted to show you what it would look like if you used elements from the cut-apart sheet. Now, I haven't used all of them, as you can see, but I have used most of them. In fact, the only one I have not used is this one here. Yeah, about the text stamp, what I learned by stamping my own printed paper, the first attempt that I did was this one here. So not very nice. As you can see, it's actually a double try. The second time worked out, it was black, but then I stamped all over the place. But what you see here behind the black is the failed one. And what I did there is I used StazOn ink, which is alcohol based. And as I stamped on photo paper, I thought that would fit naturally. But I was wrong. In fact, it ate up my ink, my printer ink, and then when I removed the stamp, it took the ink from the paper and left the white spots. So no alcohol-based ink is recommended here. Instead, the black that did succeed and that I also used here with success and here, that is archival ink. So that is my recommendation for if you print your own paper and you want a stamp on top of it, use archival ink. As for the small stamp, again, a text stamp by Crealis, and they have English, German, French, all kinds of languages, so check them out, guys. Alright, so these were my printables. Again, a new pattern paper template printable design, especially created for a step card, but of course you could also do a regular card if you don't do all this stuff. It will be a simple regular card for you to print endlessly and have lots of fun with, and the cut apart for your convenience to decorate. So I hope you like that design. Check out the printable section in my Etsy shop if you want to try it. It's not expensive and you have seen the nice results that you can get. So let me know what you think in the comment section. Press the like button and subscribe to my channel, guys, and don't forget to click that notification if you want to see every video that I post. So I will see you next week, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.